In this video, I want to look at how it appears in your entry, exit, and updates when you have multiple assessments set for your project. In the past, only a few projects have had multiple assessments, but now with the many changes, it looks like most of our projects are going to have multiple assessments on entry, update, and exit. So how does that look? I click on Add an Entry Exit for a client. In this case, I'm dealing with a family of 3. I'm going to enter all 3 of them into my transitional housing program. So I'm going to find the BDC Transitional Housing Program. Click on the search and type in TRA for part of transitional so I can find that project. Click search and it locates my BDC Transitional Housing. Click on the green plus to select that, and I'm going to set my type to HUD. I'll set my entry date to October 1st of 2014 and click Save and Continue. Once I'm in the project entry, I see that it defaults me to the in-house standard new intake assessment. It's selected here at the top, and you see that you have a group of assessments now at the top of your screen right above the standard assessment. So you can use any of these assessments, standard data, for this client. I'm going to go through this client and go down and make sure all the fields are properly set. If I don't already have the data, I'm going to enter the data from the intake. And as I get to the bottom of the screen, I will click on Save for that client. When I do that, if I scroll back up to the top, I'll see that that particular client has a green check mark by them, indicating that this assessment has been saved during this session for that client. And the assessment at the top of the screen has a yellow check mark, meaning that this has been saved for at least one of the clients in the list on the left here, the household members, but not necessarily all of them. So to do the next client, I'm going to click on their name in the list, and when I do, it's going to pull up the in-house standard assessment for them. Now I can see that it's them that's selected, and I'll do the same. I'll scroll down through here and make sure that all of their data is entered as well from their intake assessment, and then I'll click Save at the bottom. Once I do that, I can scroll back up to the top, and now that client has a green check mark, but I still have a yellow check mark on that particular assessment at the top. So I'll click on the next client in the list, and once again I'll go down and enter all of the answers for this client from their intake assessment. Once I get to the bottom, I'll click Save one more time, and I'll scroll back up to the top, and notice that all 3 of those clients now have a green check mark, and the in-house standard assessment is also checked. If I have any other assessments that need to be done for my agency, any supplemental assessments, I can click on those assessments now and go through that same process, and it will give me the screen for each client, paying particular attention to which client I'm on at the time. So that's how I will deal with multiple assessments, and I'll see these multiple assessments in the entries, the exits, and also in any of the updates. So thank you for watching, and I hope it's clear that we're going to do these assessments for each client in the list. Thank you.